Not in a million years. Good evening, good morning,
Good morning.
ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to 12-volt news.
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
That's right.
Oh my gosh. Before we get to the news, as always, are you ready with the weather?
Oh, always.
You stow it apart. I was listening to the news on the way in this morning,
Okay.
like I commonly do, and they were talking about Oklahoma, home of Kicker and DD Audio. Tulsa hasn't for the whole has not dropped below 100 degrees for the whole week.
Ooh.
And
no,
it's funny because Florida's like the OG state for hot weather. You know what I mean? It's the OG. It's the OG state. Like
really, I consider like Arizona.
No.
And Cali.
Yeah, but they get cold. Like Florida weather is consistently. Yeah. I mean, think about it. Our swing between the coldest it's going to get to the hottest it's going to get is nowhere near like everybody else's.
Right. Yes.
So I mean, not to complain because we're not. But it's amazing how.
We're complaining.
Well, yeah, but I mean, but I'm not though, because like anytime we go anywhere, it's like, no, I'll stick with Florida weather. I mean, it's humid, it's ball sweat.
Yeah, because
but it's like, no, because like Oklahoma, it's at 100 degrees every day.
Yeah.
And in 2 months, it's going to be 20.
Yep.
It'll never be 20 here. And if it
is, no, then something is wrong with the world.
The world is crap.
Yes.
Yeah.
Talking about the weather, our beautiful Clearwater, Florida is 82. The high is going to be 90. So
with 110% humidity.
Exactly.
And
yes,
100% chance of rain.
Hey.
And lightning. So.
Yesterday I was driving, and dude, I was close to their house. Boom, a lightning.
Really?
Wow.
Like on the way home or in the morning?
On the way home.
Really?
That was weird.
Dude,
I was like,
where
this one came from?
I was going to say, it wasn't
because I was not even,
Yeah, that's weird. I mean, don't get me wrong. When I'm running every now and then, you hear it'll thunder and lightning way before it starts to rain.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that's kind of scary.
That's right.
But, 80? Look at that. Early morning live. Yes.
What's up?
Hello from SQ Hal. Hopefully he got his Prius started.
Prius?
Yeah, so he took the Prius. No, so the Honda's just getting painted, finished. He's getting ready. Once the Honda.
So the Honda Civic.
Yeah, so he just that just got painted. Man. They did it. He's so like on the fence with it because it's all coming. He's ripping the whole interior out.
All right. So one of the things I really want to do is go to his shop.
Okay.
Oh, to Maryland and see all the cars that he has. All the Hondas.
The problem is,
I don't care about the Corvette.
You'd have to travel all over the city because his cars are not all in one place at one time.
Well, but I'm gonna give him a chance so he can bring.
Oh, so he can get them all. Yeah, but then you won't have room for like the cars he actually has to work on.
Just pull them out.
That is Absolute Electronics, Rockville, Maryland.
Yeah.
Anyways, no. So the Honda that's getting the Arena X's, he just got it back from paint and body. So now it's tear out the interior, start on that. The Prius is what's going to the sound competition.
Yeah.
Brian and also McNulty will be there.
Mr. Willenberg. Yes.
I was doing fine until that. Jeez, man.
25. What's up, buddy?
But anyways, so
yeah.
I'm complaining today for sure. I mean, honestly, everyone out here has the right to complain about the weather and how hot it is.
Yeah.
There's it's 100%. I feel your pain. Yes, you should totally. Good luck. Wawa coffee, but no Little Debbie snack cakes.
Good morning from Trinidad. What's up?
Bet you it's hot there. No, skip that one. All right, guys. Well, keep it coming. Let us know what it's like in your parts of the world. We're excited to hear it. As always, let us know. We got a news show for you today.
That's right.
We've scoured the interwebs. We've put together what we hope is the most compelling amount of information that you could possibly have for one day of news. There you go.
92. See,
it's like cold. I got a cold front coming through. No, it's raining. See?
There you go.
Yeah. The sky is crying. Anyway, so moving on. Before we get too far into this, I would like to find my computer here. We'll go to media, and
it's in front of you.
I know, but I'd like to start with the simple one. Oh, not that button. This button here. We'd like to thank CE Outlook for doing her job. She's a news station that puts together consumer news, basically 12-volt news, but that's another station if you're interested. We scour the internet or her website, sometimes 12-volt news, and we steal their news and we report it to you. So, thanks so much for you guys doing that and you guys playing along. Christmas one story. Don't answer a question here. Okay. That's true.
Yeah.
Thank you, Fang.
Thank you.
Anyway, so moving on. Let's get rid of that and we'll jump right into the news. Button 2. Here you go.
Perfect.
What do you think? Bottom corner.
Yep.
Alpine Style Center explained. I love her titles. I really do, because they make it so much easier for me. I don't have to make any fun at it.
Yeah.
So Alpine has always wanted to make their dealers feel special.
Yes.
Always. I've been an Alpine dealer now for a good majority of my career in the 12-volt, and they've always wanted to do something different than everybody else, which is apparent, I feel, through the brand.
Okay.
They're in your face as a dealer. There's always somebody from Alpine that is doing more than just trying to sell boxes. A lot of these companies are box people, like just move boxes, just move. Alpine is always more about the experience, which kind of makes them, not saying they're the only ones by any means, but it's always nice to have a manufacturer that realizes there's more to the story than just moving a box. And Alpine has always been good about that. What's that sign in front of the store? The Alpine sign?
We are the, hang on, it's right here.
Yeah, no, it's in the actual, so I forgot. Anyways,
flagship.
So the last iteration of this was flagship dealers. And the flagship dealer was basically, if we had technical questions, we'd get bumped to the front of the line. Never worked. And then we would get special, announcements or some. But there again, it's part of the problem with coming up with something like this is always the follow through.
Right.
And in case and usually what happens is the person that's put in charge of something like this eventually moves on to a different post. This thing gets left to somebody else. The other person isn't involved. So it usually just
the fast pass.
It fades away and just into oblivion, and it eventually. And then the nice thing about that is once it's fade away, boom, the next thing pops up, and this time it's Style Center. The Style Center, if you find an Alpine dealer, is going to have had. Now, this started pre-COVID, so it actually started 3 years ago, but no one was able to do anything with it because the whole purpose of this was to be a Style Center dealer. You had to have an Alpine show car. And by that, I mean a car that a customer could sit in either in the showroom or one of the cars that parks in front of the store. So you could take your customer out into the car and let them experience an Alpine system. And also there was an Alpine kiosk that would go into your car that was basically just a skin on top of the website to allow people to browse Alpine goods while in your showroom. Not much, not really a lot, which as far as I'm concerned, that seems like the bare minimum. And of course you'd get this cool sign to display. Hopefully the transformer wouldn't catch on fire.
My question for this one is, we are flagship.
Not anymore. Flagship has been discontinued.
So we're not going to become Style Center.
Well, no, because there again, the criteria you have to hit in order to be Style Centers, you have to have a car that has a full Alpine system in it.
I read the whole thing.
So right away. Now, the one cool thing is dealers that wanted to build a car. There were incentives to do it, discounts and other things they would send you, but you still had to buy the product. It wasn't like they'd give you the product for free. So either way, it's what's it say?
I just like
Alpine wants to be a bigger name brand like JL. You got to understand. You realize that like Alpine has been around a lot longer than JL. Like JL were a twinkle in the eye of car audio long before. Like Alpine had already been established for years and years and years. So when we're looking at actual, JL is actually new to the game. Believe it or not, they're one of the young ones when it comes in actual. Like when you're talking about the big name car audios, it's JL is pretty new. They've come in hard and heavy, but they're still, as far as age goes, not that old.
Now, who come out with this like style center?
Hey, it's somebody in marketing.
I know.
Honestly, it reminds me of something I'd see at Magic Kingdom. For like which you've never seen, but this looks like something you'd see in like the Space Land.
Just for a little bit, when I scroll, I was like, Scotch.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to be a diamond,
Yes.
Anyways, regardless of that, if you have an Alpine dealer in your neck of the woods and you see this logo,
go listen to the car.
Go listen to the car is really where we're going with this, because they have it and that's their purpose. Audio Frog welcomes new team member.
I love the picture, man.
I think Andy punked his own son.
That's what I'm saying. But Andy always pick the random pictures. Like
the
way
worst
he
pictures.
take his pictures like so close to the camera.
Yeah, well, it's because he hates social media. I mean,
he's good at it.
Yeah. Restyle changed to Style Center. Yeah, they just lost 2 of the letters, and that's really what it came down to. Remember Restyle?
I would put like Center Channel.
Center
Channel dealer.
Oh, jeez.
Because everybody cares about the Center Channel.
Nobody cares about the Center Channel. Anyways, Audio Frog welcomes new team member, and we're picking on it, yes, because this is Andy Waymeyer's son.
Yeah.
Andy Waymeyer's son just graduated from college and has decided to go to work with his dad.
Jacob.
We've known about this for a while. I actually got to meet Jacob in Master Tech X. No. Oh, yeah, was Orlando. Was Orlando. Yeah, last year. I forgot. At the party. That's right, at the German Maestro party. Mm-hmm. Really nice guy, very tall. Not that matters, but everyone always, I'm 5'8", he's taller. Anyways, got to meet his son. Really cool dude. It's not, I mean, to totally be expected considering how cool Andy is. So he's going to come in and help Andy out. He's going to start doing the things that Andy doesn't want to do, which is drive around and go to dealers. They're building a show. People. They're building a car right now. Andy's a big Volvo fan, so they're building one of the little Volvo cars. If you follow Andy on Facebook, then you'll know the saga that he's going through with the Volvo.
Yeah.
Right now it's in paint and body. So that ought to be cool.
He's going to be at Dallas.
Is he going to be at Dallas?
Yeah, he's going to be in Dallas.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So you might see him in the video.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah. But it ought to be interesting. I'm kind of cool as a parent. I would be proud, to have created something and then have your kid want to come and play with you.
Yeah.
And keep moving it along. It's kind of nice. It's just like Brian, from Mobile Solutions' daughter came to work with him.
Yeah.
His son wanted
working with him for.
Yeah, but officially, in an official capacity,
correct.
She's came to work with him. Mm-hmm. So that's really nice because we know his son wanted absolutely nothing to do with it. It's our audio is anything he's interested in.
Yeah.
But the daughter did. So I think that's wonderful.
You know what happened when you hire family? Hey. I think the goal is
hopefully they take over the business.
They take over the business. I think that's the goal. Always.
They come up with better ideas. And Sue got it. Yeah, People Mover logo. Thank you. That's the People Mover logo. Yep.
Yeah.
JL sold Alpine before it was a brand. This is true. Yeah, that's true. When JL, when they were all part of that they were selling Alpine before they actually became JL Audio. Like, yep. which we heard that whole story when we had German Maestro in, because it's that whole little family over there on the other coast of Florida.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, you want to talk about nepotism? Oh, jeez,
that was a great story.
Yeah, that was a good story. That was a good story.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on to new product news, because hey, there's always new products. For those of you that are interested in backup blind spot type stuff, Dean, who I have to say is just coming out with some of the most amazing stuff lately. Like when we were at Go Fast, you got to hang out with the whole crew there that went around and like they
interview all these guys.
They had the new backup mirror.
Yes.
That's just incredible amount of stuff. And this will tie into the backup mirror if you wanted to. So on your mirror, you can have the notification for backup. But what makes this unique is you see how it's mounted right there where the license plate area would typically be. This is designed to, you pull the bumper skin off, this sticks in behind the bumper skin, and it's 180 degrees of off-axis viewing.
Blind spot.
There's no need for calibration or anything like this. This is what they call the closest you're going to get to factory installed systems. And the reason why factory installed systems are better is because they're engineered specifically for that car. So they can tweak and tune and adjust for the vehicle. They can put in the perfect spots. Whereas an aftermarket, it's typically not that easy for us to do.
Right, no.
And, we don't always have.
Well, I remember when you start doing backup sensors, so all that kind of stuff, you have to drill the bumper, run the wires, do all that.
So this uses no holes, no drilling.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. I'm pretty excited. If this is something you're into, this will be definitely something to look into. It's a big unit.
Yep.
It's pretty cool. Head over to your laptop for that. Scroll down. Also introduced this week, something that sent just like boom all across the industry. Pioneer introduces 2 new models of wireless CarPlay and Android Auto.
Yes.
So these are 2 new wireless units that they've come up with. And the reason why this sent shockwaves through the industry this week is because of the price point. I think is like $450, if not less, probably $399.
Yeah.
So now the entry into
wireless
is
it's affordable now.
Well, it wasn't like it was affordable before, but keep in mind they have taken out every feature of value from this unit in order to put wireless. So you're basically buying a very, very, very inexpensive radio with wireless capability. So if wireless is the prime objective, then these are great radios. But if you're looking for system building, or I don't know, sound quality, these aren't the radios for you. It's a 2-volt head unit to give you an idea. For those of you that judge your radios based on the voltage output of the preamp section, this is a 2-volt.
Yes.
Exactly. Thank you, Lance. Just like pulling it out of my head.
No
Thank you.
kidding, right? Yeah.
So just to kind of give you a little bit. Pioneer is no longer a Japanese company. They were bought by a Pioneer.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah. So Pioneer is now owned by a Chinese company. I don't, take that for what it is, but it is
totally different mindset.
It's a totally different mindset now happening there. They weren't exactly on page with what most guys were trying to do, but hey, it's Pioneer. It's going to be built to whatever Pioneer quality is now, but it's the news. We report it. We don't judge.
Correct.
But if you're looking for an inexpensive wireless unit, these 2 units are going to be out there in order to be had. That's it. That's all I got.
Yeah.
All the basic features, 2-volt preamp.
Yeah. 6.8.
Onto a more inspiring story.
Yes.
Because that's what we all want. Let's head here back to my laptop.
Not that one.
Not that. We want to go here. And we'll turn that. Hey, is that Scott? Yeah, that's Scott and Aaron. You guys might have already heard this story because I know on 12-volt or on the Kicker channel, they talked about it a little bit. Scott has posted pictures of it. Looking for an installer, updates from Skills USA. This is an Atlanta-based thing that happened to where you could learn a skill, a trade, and whatnot over the weekend, I believe. And it's cool, so all these young kids go to this event and they can learn a trade over the weekend or learn the principles of a trade. These, get an idea of what it takes to maybe work in this field. All different types of hands-on style trades. It's skills. So there was Aaron went to one of these when he was younger, he talks about, and then Scott went to one of these too to learn woodworking. It seems like a really awesome event, no doubt. I would love to go and just
participate.
Yeah. I love teaching. I have a blast doing it. Sorry. Yeah. Anyways,
yes.
That's actually not fair because boss is actually trying really, really hard to improve that. So they're going in the opposite direction.
Anyways. No, but it is really nice because one of the lines that caught my attention is we hear from retailers, on the daily basis they need installers. So yeah.
No, there's no question about it. And it's really cool. So this was nice. This happened. And why I felt to retouch on this is because in the same vein, we also had this happen. Window Tit School. It's a milestone. And this is another one of those situations where we have industry professionals are teaching new up-and-comers how to have a trade craft. Not everyone is made to go to college. That is for sure. And not everyone wants to just work at, a job where they're not happy. Some people like using their hands. Some people like, doing things, and they just, they need a tutor. They need someone to direct them how to do that. And opportunities like these two things are, I think, what the world kind of needs and needs to push more on and needs to really do. So this allows you to go and, get the basics of window tinting. So at least you can go in and start. You're not brand new. The employer doesn't have to spend the first 2 or 3 months just teaching you the sharp end of the razor
I think you
knife.
go to these schools and learn the principles of installations, window tint, sewing, and all that kind of stuff. So I like it.
So anyways, I thought that was really neat that these two things have popped up and come into. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. And that's cool. The guy in the green shirt there. That's the guy that teaches the class. He's God. I can't. What's his name? I can't even think of his name. I apologize. He was the guy that was sitting behind me years ago when we went to the Audison training, and he was just dying. He needed a.
Well, this is John in the back of the way.
Yeah, John Dewar.
John Dewar,
who of course just came to the conclusion that he didn't realize that how the interstates worked, which I thought was great.
I really.
Yeah. Anyways, regardless of Derek. Thank you. Darren. Yes. Darren's a really cool dude. Dude, he was having the worst allergy attack. Doug was there, but this is before Doug and I were actually knew each other. But no, he has a place up in Florida here where he does that out of. Lance, they need to start teaching people how to do paint protection. That's where the money is at. I mean, hey man,
why not?
I agree. Yeah. There's a lot of things that are nice. I had my MECP first class way back. I guess I made customers feel better. I don't know.
You're old now.
Yeah, you're old. Yeah, you're driving a truck, so he's like, I think it's great.
I like it. That's pretty good.
What is that? What is he saying here? I think MECP sign back in the day stood out when you had multiple shops in the area. So it's funny you should mention MECP because MECP now is evolved a lot. You no longer have to buy an 80-pound book or an $80. You don't have to buy a book by the pound. It's $100 and it's on your phone. It's on your iPad. It's on your laptop. When I was traveling to the other side of the world, not the most recent vacation with the girls, but when I went over with Ground Zero, HKI to Germany, in Austria, I went and read the whole MECP book online, and it's not a book. It's literally set up. It's great. So it's like, there's a paragraph of some kind, and then there's usually 3 or 4 questions afterwards, and you just move on to the next subject, and there's, you know, and you bang through it. And while I was traveling, I was
taking a test on.
Yeah, because I had like 4-hour layovers, so I had like 10 hours of layovers. So, you know, between coming there and going back, I was in the airport half falling asleep.
Did they still gonna do patches and everything?
No, you can order stuff from, you know, once you get it, but it's a new logo, so you can still order all that stuff.
That's pretty good. No, but, I know, they're right.
Oh, I still have my book, man. I still have all my books. I still have them all. But the nice thing is you don't need a book anymore.
No.
You don't need any of that stuff.
You just need the internet.
All
main PPF manufacturer teach those classes. There
you
go.
So there you go.
Yeah.
So if you want to learn how to do that, you know, but there again, once you get in, I think once, you know, if you're into tinting, you need, you know, or a car stereo, you need a gateway into it. You need to learn something before. So, you know, being able to say I went here, I did that, it will help.
I think at 45, I'm going to start tinting my hair.
Yeah,
that's
tips, like blonde tips on top.
That's it.
Yeah, no, I'm down with that. You see what Ricky Martin is?
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Wow, he get like 50 years in jail. Ooh,
that's crazy.
That is nuts.
Hey,
sorry, you said tinted hair, and that just made me think of him. But anyways, I don't know.
Okay, tinted hair, Ricky Martin. Okay,
yeah.
That's weird.
They know why. they know why. No, that's it, man. That's it.
That's it.
Now we're just gonna mumble for the next.
Okay.
You got another movie?
I mean, I had this one. Hang on.
I might have ignored it.
Really?
Because, well, you know, if it had anything to do, no, I ignored it. Because if it had anything to do with ATVs or Jeeps, I intentionally ignored it because.
Really?
Yeah, no, man, it's okay.
I was just looking at the whole scenario, and I'm like, oh, okay.
So what does he got to say? These old MECP certified guys have internet, but they're stuck on AOL. No, actually, so believe it or not, it's all new ownership for MECP. I mean, it's all new. It's all new. Everything is like it's a brand new company. They're not associated.
The guy in charge, it's, you know, different.
Yeah, so it's a whole new organization, whole new everything. All the information is new. So they updated everything, and that's why it's taking so long to get all the certifications up because of the new stuff. Yeah.
If you're wondering.
Thank you.
See?
Now
everybody's happy.
I am happy. He was clear of all.
Thank you to the reporter. Low Dimes.
Yes, for filling us in. Thanks. His nephew dropped the charges. Wow. Okay. Well, all right. Now he's not going to get
money talks.
Well, now you can frazzle tip the top of your hair if you want. Hey, welcome to the news, guys, and thank you for joining us.
That's right.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
For sure.
Hey guys, you won't get any checks in the mail from us. However, if you live in Florida, you may have gotten a check in the mail for just having kids. Yeah, that's what we used our COVID relief for. Okay. You guys, listen. Hey, it's Friday. That means we got some of you guys are done in a couple hours. That's it. Tapped out. Get to have a rest of your weekend. For the rest of us working stiffs, we got a show we do tomorrow at 6:00 called Car Stereo Chat with. Or Car Stereo Talk with Dean and Fernando over there on our regular 5-star YouTube channel. Also, make sure to tune in to Instagram where you can have us just randomly answer your questions and tell you what's going on in the install bay for the day. Yeah. You know, because it's always fun. It's always fun on Friday.
Yeah, of course.
That's what they say. But that's it. That's all we got for you. You guys go forth with what you've learned and use it dangerously. Have a wonderful day as always. We'll see you there next time.
Bye, guys.